Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live at Adventures of Japan. I'm very thrilled to have you here. In tonight's live, we are streaming on both TikTok and YouTube. And so feel free to join and invite your friends. Please share the link with others so that they can join. And later on, I will have two guests joining me. And I have been sharing my experiences, how I got to Japan with you. And today, I want to take that to the next level by letting others tell you their personal experiences, which could guide you to also make your way through Japan successfully. Though the road is not that easy, but everyone is trying, you can also try. Once I am able to make it, someone is also able to make it, you can also make it as well. So let's get ready to experience what we have for you. Please share this link with your friends. We are streaming live on both TikTok and YouTube. So please do well to share with others whilst we wait for our guest to join us in few minutes. Where are you watching from? Please tap your screens, tap, tap, tap. Thank you for liking. This is Adventures of Japan. Yeah, my guests are already in the house. Pretty soon, they will be introducing themselves to you, one after the other. Are you waiting for them? Yeah, a, a chief. Thank you for joining on TikTok, YouTube Live, wherever you are watching from. Thank you for joining. This is packed with a lot of experiences because these young men are all striving for the best. And their stories are going to motivate you to also become what you want to be. Where are you watching us from? Can you let us know in the comment section? Feel free to drop your questions. It's all about how to come to Japan legally. In 2 minutes, I will be introducing my guest. Stay tuned. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for joining, Nico. Thank you for joining, Uta. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Kindly share with your friends. And let's go. Wow. We have Dara from Nigeria. Thank you for joining. You are welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Kindly prepare your questions and we will be able to answer you to the best of our ability. Glad you joined. How is Nigeria? Okay, guys. Let me now welcome my guest officially. Whether you are watching from YouTube or TikTok, I'm thrilled to have you here. And without much ado, Let me first welcome the first guest. Hello.
I don't know. I know.
Hello.
I don't know if you know.
Can you see me?
God's grace.
Yes, we can see you.
It's a little dark in my room. Please bear with me.
It's fine. But we can
Yeah.
hear some noise at your background.
Is it okay now?
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Can you introduce yourself to our viewers, please?
Oh, okay. So, what do you want in my introduction?
We want to know you. Who are you?
Okay. What?
Who are you? Who are you?
My name is Muhammad, and then I'm from Ghana. Yeah. And I've been living in Japan for around 6 months now.
Okay. Thank you. So short. Now let's welcome our next guest. Yes, our next guest. Okay. There you go. Hello.
Yeah, hello, my brother.
Yeah, how are
How's it
you?
going? Well, mm,
When I was doing something today, your name has been translated into thank you.
ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So may we know you?
Well, my name is Ekene, and I'm from Japan.
Really?
I've been. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm from Nigeria, and been here for a minute, about 2 years, I guess, or over 2 years, I think, and. Yeah, so far so good, We can complain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I hope we are going to have an interesting interaction here. Yeah, so we
Yeah, of
have
course.
some.
Sure.
Yeah, somebody is saying hi, Ekene. TikTok,
Ah,
tutors for kids.
I can't really see
Oh yeah, okay. So
anything.
I am telling you what they are saying. All right. So I am just going to ask general questions and um, well, let's take it according to how we introduce ourselves. So when I ask the questions, maybe I'll bring Mo first, then Ekene. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So first question.
Sorry.
Oh, you want to say
I
something?
think my screen is kind of it's a little crazy. Is it okay, or should I use my computer?
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. We can see you.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Because I'm
All
using
right.
my phone, so that's what I'm saying. If it works better, I could use my laptop or something.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. This one is
Okay.
okay, but if you feel like changing it, that's fine.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just
All right. All right. Thank you.
yeah.
So, as I said earlier, before we all got here, we went through certain things, right from the thought of applying for jobs outside, the visa applications, getting here, meeting new people, new culture, a lot of things. And these are what we want to share with our viewers and motivate them that they can also do it. So, first question: what challenges did you face securing this job? What were some of the challenges you faced? If you can share with us, right from when you started birthing the thought of teaching in Japan or teaching abroad, what were some of the challenges you faced? Yes, Mo, can you help
Oh,
us?
okay. So, the first question is the challenges I faced while preparing to come teach in Japan, right?
Yes.
Right. So, well, it was kind of a smooth sail actually
Mm.
because but then I'll say the main challenge I faced was getting the visa and then the certificate of eligibility because you needed to submit a whole
Anyway,
lot of paperwork.
we will get to visa. So now, just when you birthed the thought of applying to teach outside, did you face any challenge, maybe from friends? Oh, you don't need to teach outside.
Actually,
Anything? Yeah.
maybe. Well, I didn't really face any challenges. I just felt
Okay.
like perhaps I didn't study something that was going to qualify me to teach English. That was the only thing I thought about.
Okay. But you went ahead, despite all these thoughts, you applied.
Yes, yes,
All right. All right. And here you are speaking from Japan.
exactly.
Okay. So, viewers, maybe you are also in this situation. Just listen and get some tips. Okay. Let's go to Ekene. Ekene, how about you?
Uh, well, from my end, I don't think it was any hassle. I was just actually it was like my other brother, Mohammed. It was kind of sweet, smooth sales
Mm,
too. So I just woke up, decided
mm,
I'm gonna try a new adventure, and you know, because I love to look at things. I love to research, kinda. So
mm,
I it was after COVID, so
mm,
I just got out of a course that I was in at the time. I was doing a film course at the time,
a film
and
course.
so yeah, like film studies,
Okay.
yeah, like creative art. So I after the course, I just wanted to try something new, I guess, and I kind of stumbled on the like I think it was a gaijin course,
Mm,
studying Japan, teaching Japan. So I went through the site and checked it out on YouTube, and I saw some people like from. So initially I thought it was like a white thing, like you thought it was like native speaker thing, where
mm, mm,
they employ you know very good English speakers from very good countries. In Japan, Japan is it's a first world country, so.
yeah.
But then I went through YouTube and I saw some Africans, even
Mm,
in Nigeria, and I was like, oh yeah, this is something that I can actually do.
mm,
And so I fixed my CV. Actually, the first one that I kind of like, professionally fixing my CV, and you know, the first job I actually applied for, I got an email back within 2 days, and
mm.
we did like an interview. First interview, thought it was a joke, and second interview, and after the second interview, they offered me the job. So
Wow.
yeah, I thought it was a scam at first. I was like, this doesn't look real, and you know, I verified further,
Mm,
and I found out it was legit,
mm.
and that was just my brother.
Okay. Thank you so much for that insight. I hope we have listened to a lot of things which we might think, oh, maybe I did not do English language. I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Ghana. I'm from Zimbabwe. I might not qualify, but hear it from the people who experience it themselves. Thank you so much for that insight. Next, how
How
were
about
you?
you?
Sorry?
What was your own experience?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Anyway, for
Because you
me,
don't get to ask us, and we ask us and we ask you. It's how
no
conversation
problem,
works,
no problem, no
ain't
problem.
it?
We are sharing. Somebody is asking, what year was this? Which company? Okay,
Uh,
question for you.
this was in 2023, 2022, 2023. It was 2022 because I think I started the process around June, no,
Mm,
July 2022. Then I came to Japan around March of 2023. So It was just freshly out of COVID, so think still very new.
Okay, thank you for that answer, because I was going to ask later on that your application process till when you secure the job, from what time to what time was it? Like the month. I was going to ask that, and you have even said it that yours was in July. You started in July, right?
I think I did a course I did a TEFL course for from July to around like September, about 2 months. Then I applied first for the job in September,
Okay.
and I got it, I think, around the first week of October.
Okay.
Then COE, the other things,
Anyway.
the documentation and everything came on afterwards. Yeah.
All right. So the next question he asked is, which company?
We allowed to say the company, but it's one of the popular companies.
The company that you are working with now.
Nah, that's not the same company that I'm with now.
Okay, fine. But the one that brought you.
I was Borderlink.
Borderlink. Yeah, okay. Borderlink. Okay, yes. I can see this one is better. Mo, thank you. Thank you for
We are not
switching.
seeing anything from the comment section. Is it designed for just your eyes only?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Sorry. Anyway, you asked about mine. Well, as for me, I was shared a link by a friend, and I also thought it to be like, oh, maybe one of those online scams. So when I applied, I was scheduled for interview. By then, I was a student in China. It was during the COVID time, and it was 2020. So I wasn't prepared. I thought it was a joke. So when we had the first interview, when we were using Skype, but these days they are no longer using Skype. So during the interview, when I saw everyone in suit, my brother, my morale went down because I was in my winter jacket. I just woke up because China and Japan, just 1 hour difference. It was 10 a.m. here, which means 9 a.m. in China. I just woke up, just wore my winter jacket, my winter hat, and everybody was in suit. I was like, oh my God. So I knew myself it wasn't going to be well. So actually it didn't go well as well. So that year I didn't get it. And I wasn't surprised. I told myself, if they said I have passed this interview, it means the company is fake. Because I knew myself, I knew I could do better, and I knew I didn't do better. So there was no way I could proceed. So the next year, I reapplied, now knowing fully well that no, this is not a scam. So I prepared everything, had the interviews. First one, even in my case, after the first interview, I wasn't getting a response as they promised. They promised within 5 working days. They never got back to me. I had to email them to ask about my results. Oh, I haven't heard from you. Even if you are not going to proceed with me, I need to know. And they got back to me saying, oh, we are scheduling you for the next stage. I went through it, and it's like I am being interviewed. So let me talk. My first interview was between me, the interviewer, and one another Nigerian. So we were only 3. And that guy, I should say, was a godsend. Why am I saying so? After our first interview, we exchanged contact through Skype, and he had his second interview before me. So he gave me tips that, oh, my brother, these were the questions that were asked. He was the one who told me they asked about Japanese language ability. I was like, what? I never knew. So after that interview, he had his today, I will have mine tomorrow. I went online, basic Japanese lessons, YouTube, everything, just the basic ones. And I was asked my Japanese language ability. I was like, oh, basic. They said, okay, let's hear you. So I started introducing myself. And I think what helped me was the ability to involve the interviewer in whatever I was saying. Like Anatawa, those kind of things, forcing him to talk. And since he doesn't want to talk, he just said, oh, okay. Then that saved me. Maybe that saved me. I don't know if it was that or not, but I think it was what saved me. But unfortunately, that Nigerian guy didn't get it. Yeah, so such is life. Anyway, have I answered your question?
Yeah. Thank you.
Kindly share tips on making one's application stand out. Okay. All right. We will try to do that according to our understanding. So let's deal with this. What do you think made your application stand out? Anyone can go first. Ekene, do you want to go or more? In your view, because a lot of people are applying each year, what do you think made your application stand out?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For me, well, personally, before I applied for the job, I went through an online course, TEFL, which kind of taught me everything about the job and the expectation. So I got the certification, and yeah, afterwards, I went, like, I think I was following this American guy, can't remember his name, but he was kind of making content about the thing and how he packaged his application and all the things that was going on at the time. So I followed him. I was following like the guys, like everything he said, and also it helps if you have like prior knowledge, prior experience, like working with kids. Maybe for me at the time I worked at a zoo where I kind of educate like some school children. So I think in a month I get to meet about 500 students. So it was also kind of a plus for me. And in our country we get to also do like the NYC thing.
Okay.
So I also added that. So the NYC, my work experience at the zoo where I was like, literally like, working with school children. So I kind of made that my strong point. So when I was writing my essay, I emphasized on how much I understood working with kids and how I have worked with them. And I know that this is just going to be, one of those things that I'm used to. So coupled with like the things that I've learned from my course. So, you just have to, highlight those little things. It might be like, something, even, okay, even not say babysitting, but like something like that has to do with, working with younger kids, like working with kids. It's important for you to, because they want you to be able to, like, they want to know that if you can actually work with kids, because it takes a lot to work with kids. And
Exactly.
So I want to make sure that you know that, so you have that. Another thing is, your appearance. Well, personally, I'm a very happy person, so I like to smile. So when you are your first interview, the way you package yourself and the way
Anyway,
you interact.
we will talk about that. But this one is
Okay,
application. So thank you so much.
sorry.
And Mo, can we hear from you too? What do you think made your application stood out from those friends who couldn't make it?
Yeah, actually, I remember 2 days ago I was talking to.
Your voice is very faint.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes. Good.
Yeah, actually, about 2 days ago I was talking to a friend, and then he actually regarded it as a teaching lottery. So I
Oh,
think, yeah,
okay.
I for the company I applied to, the initial process, the initial step,
Hmm.
you didn't need to submit your CV. You just needed to fill a form.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think you just get lucky to be selected after submitting your form based on the requirement that was specified. Where you
Hmm.
need to do something special is during the interviews. That's what I think.
Okay.
But for your name or for your application to be selected, I just feel like you just need to be lucky at that point.
No,
Hmm.
no, it's according to what I remember, there are a
Hmm.
lot of questions where you have to talk about a lot of things that you've done, like a mini essay, why you want to teach in Japan, and why do you think, you're a good fit for this. There are all those questions. They are part of that application. I think they're all, sum up. So
Exactly.
it's not just, submitting the, it's not just luck.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like luck is
So
important, but, you know, you
yes,
have to
Mo.
talk about something that interests them.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mo, so the question is, after they got back to you that your application have met their screening, whatever, they sent you the application form. Now they are sending Google
Hmm.
document.
Yes.
I don't know in your case it was Google Doc or
It was
PDF.
a application form.
No, even before they send you that, before they send you that you pass the initial screening, you
Hmm.
have to submit a cover letter and CV. So I think the
That
cover letter
wasn't
is when,
that wasn't in my
huh?
case though, because
Yeah,
in my
Oh,
case,
that was
it's
what I remember vividly. I submitted a cover letter and a CV, and then they sent me an email and told me to fill the form and
oh,
kind of answer the same question. I don't know if it's different now, but
oh,
I
okay.
don't know if it's different now, but I know
That wasn't in my case though.
okay. So I think Ekene were applied on Gaijin Port, right?
I did, yeah, I did.
So
Oh, okay.
the website,
Okay.
it actually has different requirements.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, yeah.
okay. Maybe,
Oh,
yeah, I'm not
okay.
sure. Maybe.
Yeah. So it's after you have filled that form for the
Hmm.
application, that's where you get an email to fill that
Mm.
form, why you want to teach and all that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yes. So many people got to that stage. What I mean is, they first their applications were selected. They passed the first screening, but they couldn't even proceeded to the first interview. Now, even sending you email that your application has passed the initial screening is not a guarantee that you will be interviewed for the first one.
Oh, really?
Initially,
Ah.
yes, initially, once they said your application passed the initial screening and you fill the form, you are
They,
guaranteed to have the preliminary orientation and interview. This
Hmm.
time, it is no longer same. You can submit your form and they will tell you, oh, we are sorry, we can't proceed with you. That is what happened
Hmm.
this year. So this is where the question is, what do you think, or Mo, do you still think it was luck that made you to pass the first screening?
for me, the very first screening, right?
Mm,
Where you just had to go on the website and just fill that forms like, have you graduated from a school, like,
mm,
did you study 12 years English? You
mm,
click. Do you have a bachelor's degree? You click. Do you
mm.
have TOEFL? This you click. I think that form was actually luck.
Yes, we've moved from that form.
Stage.
Mm,
So it was after that stage, that was when
yes,
I was given a form to fill.
yes.
Exactly. I I was given a form to fill. So in that form is probably where my work was actually evaluated.
Exactly. So that form, what made yours stood out in your view?
So in that form, there was a lot of questions in that form actually.
Exactly.
And then the main thing these guys were looking for is the fact that you are ready to be around the kids. Like so you are energetic, you are actually in for the job, like you are passionate about the teaching job. So you just have to like tell them what you're in for, why you like the job, what you can do, right? They need to see that passion. Yes, it shouldn't just be for the fact that you just want to visit Japan and then you just want, yeah, it should be the passion. And also there are several questions they are going to ask you how to handle yourself and how to handle some effects while you live in home, like homesickness and stuff. You should have an idea about how you're going to handle all these things once you are leaving home. So you shouldn't be like you're so ignorant about Japan. You should have a fair idea about what you're moving towards. So all these things actually factored. But for the very first stage for me to get to this form, I think it was just purely luck.
Okay. Thank you very much for your insights. All right. So now I think we have shared some of the ways we overcame all those.
The reason why, can I say something?
Okay, go ahead.
The reason why luck is because
not luck.
Okay, let's just go on. Probably you ask it along the line.
It's God, not luck.
Okay. All right. So my next question is how any misconception about Japan when you got to Japan?
Yeah.
Were there something you heard about Japan, but when you got here, you were like, oh, no, this was not what I was expecting, or this is not what I am expecting. Any misconception? The word is not coming. Any misconception?
So I get a question.
About Japan.
All right. So actually, a lot of people think life in Japan is just like an anime or like a cartoon story.
Anime, wow.
Because I still have friends who are like, Charlie Mo, I really want to visit Japan. Like, Charlie, there's this anime I've been watching and they were fighting at the Tokyo Sky Tree and this and that. So a lot of people think it's just like that. You understand? And then other people think it's always super high tech. But in reality, there are some modern parts of Japan that are like not really as advanced. We have like countrysides and stuff. For instance, I'm kind of in the countryside. Okay. And then the kind of stuff you might see online, like Tokyo, Shibuya, Osaka, you might not find that in my region.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's it's basically, there's so many differences based on where you actually are living. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
So I tell you, in my town, my train station doesn't have an IC machine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You actually get to the train station and you don't find any train. You don't find any officer. No one is sitting in the train station. The office. And then you just get there. There is a button. You press. You get a ticket. So the ticket writes down the name of the train station, and then.
Where do you live?
Oh, bro, let's go.
Yeah.
Which part of Japan do you live?
I'm in Ibaraki.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, I do understand you, but like Japan is big on history preservation.
Myself, right? So that's what I'm saying. The misconception is that Japan is all super tech. It's not all super tech. It actually depends where you're gonna live.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yes, Ekene, how about you?
Yes, I was going to just throw a little light on what he said. I mean, like I said before, Japan is big on preservation of history, and sometimes those things or that kind of, maybe some station that doesn't have ICU. See ICU. What is the again?
I see machine.
IC machine.
Okay.
Yeah, like it might be built maybe in the 1990s or whatever, I don't know. So
Mm.
that does not mean that, I mean, Japan
Okay.
is not all that high. I mean, they still use fax machine. I mean,
Yeah.
that's still like a very common thing here, but
Mm.
that's not also, discrediting I mean, I think Japan is a really high-tech country. Even in that village that's countryside that you live, I think there are a lot of very techy stuff happening that you don't know about.
Mm.
So, but I do get you. I do get your point.
Yeah. So I'm just.
And yeah, for
Yeah.
me, basically, I think because I didn't have any expectations, when I make up my mind to do something, I didn't really know a lot of things about Japan when I came, aside from the fact that I drove a Japanese bike when I was young, and my father liked, Japanese tires, and a lot of kids who always consider Japanese products to be very, very durable. So that's just like the basic thing that I know. So there wasn't any like expectation on my end. I didn't have uh anything in mind. I just wanted to like, you know, change environment and
Mm.
experience new things. Oh, I would say maybe I thought it would be worse than I expected. I thought
Oh.
maybe, yeah, I
Okay.
thought maybe Japan is like, like one of them not so good countries where you come
Oh.
and struggle and blah blah. But it was like totally different. Life quality of life here is I think is
All
very
right.
good, and yeah. So
Thank you.
I
Let me
think
say
I
shout
was
out to
wow,
people on
yeah.
TikTok as well. Thank you for joining. Michelle, thank you. I see you. Thank you so much for the gift. You are welcome. If you have any question
You
or you
get
want
gifts?
any
How
insight,
come you get gifts?
pardon?
You get gifts?
Yeah, on TikTok. On TikTok. All right. Thank you for joining. And we have another insight, or it's not a question though. Someone said I have people who discouraged me about coming to Japan because of earthquakes.
Ah,
Okay. So
What
about
do you
the
say about
earthquake,
that?
actually, about the earthquake is pretty well. That's a natural disaster we have in Japan. You have
Hmm.
natural disasters everywhere. The earth
Hmm.
is not so safe as we think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Africa is very solid, so we don't really have earthquakes. But then sometimes we have floods. And
Yeah.
definitely people get to lose their properties and sometimes lives in flood.
Yeah.
So it's pretty normal. Yeah. So
Yeah.
today, just 10 minutes before like this live section,
Yeah.
I was actually in my kitchen and then I just heard some noise. It felt like a herd of buffaloes or something were passing by. Then suddenly my apartment just shook for a while. Now it's
Wow.
getting pretty.
yeah.
And it's normal, right?
Yeah, it's normal. So the only thing is that maybe when there is a tsunami or something,
Hmm.
usually because of the language barrier, you just don't get to know exactly what is going on and
Hmm.
stuff. Even if they're giving announcement, they
Hmm.
can have like announcement vans going around
Yeah.
and they can just be telling you something as slow as possible and
Hmm.
in as basic Japanese as possible, but you just be
Hmm.
hearing noise and then you just be lying on your bed and just be waiting for the tsunami.
Okay. Oh, Michelle, it's okay. There's no problem. Thank you for joining as well. All right, Ekene, what do you say about the earthquake? Were you scared of the earthquake? Did you know about it before coming? Or you just came and
Yeah.
you realized
I
Japan
do
has
know about I do know like the entire of Japan is seated on the on the red ring, something. So which means that they are prone, at least I think like Japan experiences. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, Japan experiences earthquake like maybe every day. So I think they are very prepared for things like that. So they have a lot of facilities in place for such things. So I don't think it should discourage you, you know. Bear in mind that we are here to make money and not to die in earthquakes. So I don't know that I think he he hasn't ever bothered me for a minute because I know like yeah, this is your thing, your cross, you know. So just here to make this money and go back to where I came from. So yeah, but it was I think last year January, so very scary. But that's just it, you know. Earthquake are fun, you know. It's a little very sweet swing, you know. So you get used to it. Yeah.
Okay. Someone is saying earthquake normal.
Yeah, they're pretty normal. Yeah. We in Japanese we say shoganai, like they're one of those things. Shoganai, you know.
You know,
It's shoganai.
yeah. You know, TikTok for kids, Tick tutors for kids. Yeah, when I got here first, I didn't know anything about earthquake. So I heard about it from videos, movies. I read about it, but I didn't know Japan is earthquake prone. I got here in 2022 when they were just lifting the ban on traveling. So even when we were coming, we were told that the flight you are taking, take it to this place because you cannot change flight inline. So we were in a hotel with Borderlink having some training orientation. Then one night, I was on the 7th floor and the building started shaking. I was on my bed and it was like, am I dreaming? Is my eyes playing tricks on me or what is happening? I didn't know anything. I didn't know that that is how earthquake feels like. Then it got to a point the whole building was shaking. I was, Jesus, what should I don't know what to do. Then I took my phone, went online. You know, we have Line group. Those of us who came. Then everybody was like, did you feel it? I was like, so this is earthquake? So take Twitter for kids. Once you experience it 1, 2, 3 times, sometimes when it is happening, you'll be snoring more because it has become normal. Okay.
It's fun. It's like being on a swing.
Yeah. So please don't be discouraged. Don't let anyone discourage you because of earthquake.
At all. It actually feels like it is rainy, like nothing.
Yeah. Yes.
One thing is most houses, like my apartments, they are, you know, earthquake proof. So even if you get a magnitude of 10 or 11, there are guarantees that the building is not going to collapse. So when you live in that kind of house, which I'm very sure that most houses in Japan has that same, you know, structure, like they have like earthquake proof structures. So if you live in those kind of apartments, earthquake would never kind of bother you, you know. So it's just that.
All right. Let's answer a few questions here. Doris Amuche, I think you are from Nigeria. I wasn't selected after the final interview with Borderlink. The interview went well, so I don't know exactly why I didn't make it. I plan on applying next year. What can I do to scale through, please? That is the question.
Never give up.
Yeah.
Never give up.
Don't give up. Doris,
Before you
after
rise
here,
again, you try.
I have shared insights about something like this with another fellow Nigerian. I interviewed a Nigerian one on one. So after we have shared our life experience, please make time and watch that video on my channel. It will also give you more insight about why you shouldn't give up. Is that okay? All right. So, yeah, the point is don't give up. You not making it, it doesn't mean you don't know what you are doing. It doesn't mean you are not good. It doesn't mean you don't know how to teach.
Might be because they lost a contract, which I'm very sure they keep losing years after
Exactly.
years, year after year. And, you know, maybe next year they might look at you as someone who is persistent and determined, and you never know, your story could just change.
Yeah. So just
Yeah.
as
More.
Paul said, never give up. Once you push an application again, and then you manage to sail through, and then like you get to be invited to the one-on-one interview, I would say just do what you did and a little more. Probably be more energetic, like just exaggerate your
Keep
emotion.
smiling, even when funny, when nothing is funny.
Yeah.
No, don't smile stupidly.
Yeah. So you smile and be energetic. Please exaggerate the energy and your smile. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you think an accent can be a reason behind one's rejection? I don't think. With Japan, I don't think. I lived in China. For China, yes. Accent, yes. But Japan, no. I don't think. How
I
about you
Mm,
think,
guys?
I would say that for the application process, it might not necessarily have an effect on your choice, on your results.
Mm,
But once you are in school, because I have a friend who's always complaining to me that in school, like his teacher actually always asks him to, pronounce words like the American stuff because like they are learning American English, not even like spelling, like pronunciation has to be like American pronunciation. And then sometimes like she goes to the extent of like giving him headphones to actually listen to how it's being pronounced by the robots, and then he's been asked to like mimic it and stuff. So maybe on failed you might go through that, but then during the recruitment procedure, I don't
mm,
think you might actually go through that.
mm. But that doesn't mean how the words need to be pronounced. You shouldn't also endeavor to pronounce them like that.
Yeah,
Okay? Just learn the right way to pronounce the words, but forget about the accent. I know Japan, they normally have different nationalities to speak so that kids will get to know that English is being spoken differently across the world.
yeah,
Yeah, but it doesn't mean if the thing is, I want to give example. Fake. Let's say fake, and you are saying fake or fake, those kind of things. That one has nothing to do with accent. It means you actually don't know how to pronounce the word. I hope you understand. Yeah. Anyway, Ekene, do you have something to add to it?
yeah, no, you said it.
Hmm.
I think, uh, yeah, what you said is right.
Hmm.
yeah,
Accents has never been a problem in Japan.
Hmm.
If you go through the dispatch company site, they
Hmm.
are mostly advocating for cultural exchange. I think that
Hmm.
is even like with BOE, they always,
Hmm.
say that one of the major reasons of, you know, employing English teachers from outside the country is just for the sole purpose of, language or, for cultural exchange. So they want to see you speak English in the way
Hmm.
that you speak it.
Hmm.
Or also because, when you come to Japan, you kind of need to relearn some of the things that you already know. You know, yeah, I think at least from Nigerian point of speaking, sometimes there are things that we don't really say right, and you have to learn how to say it right. And you know, and that does not mean that, because as a Nigerian or someone who grew up in a certain culture, there's gonna be time where your natural original accent is gonna come up, and
It's by nature.
it's okay. Accent is okay. I mean, like when I say accent, because when we say accent,
Okay.
means that necessarily means that you don't really say the right way. It's not really. It doesn't really mean that you have accent. It means that you may not actually say this thing the way that it ought to be said. So, uh, yeah, I mean, keep your original Nigerian next and or the Ghanaian next, whatever cultural background that you are from, but try and learn how to you know say it the right way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah.
Oh, Mo is off. Let me answer this question from TikTok. Which part of Japan are you? Yeah, I am in Kansai. Yes, I am in Kansai, but my friends are all in Kanto.
I'm in
Japan has,
Tokyo.
yes, Tokyo is Kanto. Tokyo is still in Kanto.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, so yeah. Mo. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see you. Okay, very good. Next
Yeah.
question. Someone is asking, can I come through student visa route? Can I come via student route since I've missed border link? Yes, you can. All you need is to apply for the schools that you want. And if you are successful, why not? Because every school has requirements. Some have age limits. If you meet the requirements, that's fine. Okay. Or do you have anything to add, please?
Yeah. So I think if you want to study, you can just come with it. And then, so for the school, we have the language school and then the normal traditional school. So if you want to further your studies, probably like a master's program or something, you could go for that schools. And for that one, a lot of them are also the Japanese government gives scholarships on that one. But the one that is easier to get is the language schools, and then the fees are kind of moderate, especially when you're not really in the heart of Japan, like the big cities. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, my next question, with all that we went through in Japan, from our countries to here, when I got here, I was shocked by the culture. I tried to devise my means to maneuver my ways through. What are or what were some of the strategies that worked for you guys? Can you share with us? How did you manage to mingle with the Japanese and your staff? Any tips for us, for anyone coming to get it at the back of their mind that, oh, when you come, someone did it this way. It is not automatic that you should do it that way, but at least you can learn from it and build it upon. All right. So, any tips?
Yeah. Yeah. So I think one tip I will share, and then definitely this is going to work for everyone, is the
Oh, wow.
language, Japanese language. Yeah. You need that. You need that. Else you are just not going to be happy in the country. You need a language, at least the basic ones. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it's really important. And then you should also have in mind that these people are so isolated. So probably someone in Japan, you might be the first time the person is seeing that particular race. So you shouldn't take everything into heart, and you shouldn't also quickly judge everything as a racism or something.
Yeah.
Give it the benefit of the doubt all the time. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Personally, moving from China to Japan, China is a very loud country, noise-making country. So we play music a lot. As students, we do whatever we want. So when I got here first, I was thinking still Asia. So maybe they are probably same. But honestly, I ended up going to sleep at police cell on my own because my neighbor just wouldn't let me sleep. Who is that? Kind of noise. Yeah, so even as I am doing this live now, my neighbor wouldn't allow me. Why? Because Japanese rooms, most of them are made with wood. So even if someone is coughing, sneezing in his or her room, you can hear it in your room. So even if I make call, it disturbs my neighbor, an old man. So he'll be banging on my door until one day my company has to call police. And when they came, they told me the old man is not that well. So I told them I will follow them to the nearest station to pass the night over there for my own safety. Yeah, so those were the culture shock for me. And how did I manage to overcome that? Look for an apartment that is not made of wood, because I can't be in my own room and not be able to make even phone calls. So that was how I managed to overcome that aspect, and also the language, as Mo has said. Very, very important. Yeah. So Mo,
Yeah,
during your second interview,
yeah,
were you asked to speak Japanese, or were you asked something concerning Japanese language ability?
yes. So I was asked about my Japanese language ability, and then at that time, my Japanese was so rusty. Was I
Wow.
even Japanese? Actually, actually, the Japanese language is not a necessity, but it's just a bonus. Yeah. So at
Mm,
that time, I was just playing with Duolingo because I was determined that I like Japan, and I also
mm,
watched some animes here and there. So I just knew a few words, right? And then because I also saw the need for, or the bonus point if
mm,
you spoke Japanese, I just tried to learn how to introduce myself in Japanese,
mm.
and then actually that helped me a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
So after I was asked about my Japanese proficiency, I said I didn't really understand my Japanese, so I was asked if I could introduce myself. Then I said yes, and I introduced myself in Japanese, and then
Mm,
the interviewer was actually impressed, and then it seemed like she had a set of questions, pretty simple questions
mm,
down, and then she just asked me those questions. Those questions were really easy. Some of the questions were like, "What color do you like?" And then
mm,
some really easy questions. Well, at that time, I wasn't able to answer all those questions. I just answered a few, probably less than half.
mm,
Yeah, but I think the fact that I was able to at least introduce myself,
mm.
maybe that made a significant improvement or addition to my application.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Recently, someone told me that uh, a friend told her that Japanese language is not needed in the application process. I was like, wow, they are preparing you to fail. In fact, learn the basic ones. Otherwise, it will not help you. Ekene, how about your situation? Were you asked to speak Japanese?
Ah, I think it's just one of those unwritten rules, you know.
Mm,
Um, I think, yeah, they did ask me about my level, my
mm,
Japanese level, which was the very beginner level.
mm,
'Cause at the time I was studying, I think I studied for about 3 months before I applied. Like while I was doing the course, I was studying Japanese a little bit,
okay.
even though like during the interview when they were asking me questions, it felt like I was hearing tongues. I was I was hearing one strange language. So Yeah, but I think it really does help if you can at least introduce yourself and say like your hobbies and you know
Yeah.
a little Japanese here and there. I think I choose myself like
Mm.
and what I liked
Mm.
and what else? Yeah, just and then she asked me how do I greet like students,
Mm.
just like little bit of Japanese here and there, things that
Can
you
you
can
tell us?
learn.
Can you tell us the
Yeah.
exact word you said? How did you say that? Can you tell us? We'll be happy to
It's been 3 years, man. I don't think it's it was just basic like konnichiwa, watashi
hear.
wa
Mm.
Ekene desu.
Wow.
Okuni wa Nigeria desu.
Mm.
That's just this was very very weird Japanese. It was really weird, because I wouldn't tell myself that same way now. Then
Okay.
Okuni wa Nigeria desu.
Mm.
Sukina Sukina tabemono wa. I think I said something like because I wanted to be, a little understand to be understood. So say like Sukina mono wa pizza des.
Mm.
Yoroshiku
Mm.
and that was like a little thing, and she was like, "Oh, nice, nice, nice." And then she asked me. She just said one. She spoke one thing that I didn't know, but I think I heard like Dobutu. I
Mm.
know that Dobutu means animal. I was like,
Yeah.
Dobutu? Hi, panda this. That's not what I said. Like, and she was like, maybe she understood what I was saying or something. But that was just it was yeah, just basic Japanese
Oh wow,
language. Yes.
you knew double two before you came to Japan. Wow,
Can you
I
imagine?
did. I studied like 3 months.
bro,
Oh, really?
I knew that
Yeah.
word about just 2 months ago.
Oh.
So what I studied was I was studying that at the time I was studying like introduction, likes,
Mm.
colors, animal food,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
how to greet. Even like learned a lot of like
Mm.
transportation language, like
Mm.
kipu, kise,
Mm.
wallet, like
Mm.
all those things that
Shaifu.
Saifu, yeah, like I learned those transportation,
Mm.
conversations.
Related
Like if you
words.
are going to like, watashi wa doko doko iku,
Mm.
do like how do you get there? Do
Mm.
kakarimasu ka? Like that.
Mm.
So
Mm.
or how long you take. So
Mm.
yeah, just those basic thing, I think.
All right.
And yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And yeah, your request will be implemented. Tick tutors for kids says I should make a video about Japan language schools. Yes, I will try and do that. And also, Michelle, thank you so much for your information. And to other viewers, Michelle is suggesting some other companies. I've spoken about a few of them. Interact, Peppy Kids Club, Geba, Nova, Joy Talk, they all hire from overseas. Yes, I don't know about Peppy Kids, but I have spoken about Interact, Nova, and Joy Talks in some of my videos. Thank you so much, Michelle, for your insights and the updates. And also, viewers, please be informed that sometimes borderling is made of human beings. They are not perfect. Let me share an experience with my own cousin with you. It happened in 2023, early part of 2023. He applied, he passed through the initial interview, the schedule for the second interview. I guided him, I told him what I needed to tell him because I can only say what I know. When the time came, the call wasn't coming. He had to call them back. on phone. Oh, you scheduled me for interview. What's up? What's going on? And they say, oh, we are sorry. We are sorry. We are sorry. Can you give us 10 minutes? Before they now reschedule him because they have forgotten about him. So at that point, it means to me, to my understanding, they don't want to disappoint him. So they just organize something to represent an interview. So during that time, the language part, instead of asking him to speak or to introduce himself in Japanese, they were questioning him in professional Japanese. And he wasn't prepared for that. So at the end, they said, oh, you couldn't pass. So a lot of things happen. Borderlink is a company. So if you have any issue as such, don't hesitate to email them to ask what's going on. Once they have programmed you for the first interview, it means you can call them on phone. Feel free to call them. Do not think they will always get back to you. Anyway, this is just a bit of information I want to share with you. All right. So, how was your Japan in 1 week? How will you describe your life in Japan in the first week? Just a quick one.
The first week.
Yes.
Well,
one word, just one word.
One word.
Describe your life in Japan. How you see Japan in the first week.
Freezing.
Freezing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was actually like, when I got off the airport, I was like, so the gate, the main outdoor gate automatically opened, and then I felt the breeze.
I know, right?
So I like, I was telling a friend, the AC in that office is so powerful. Then he told me that, hey, that's outside, and I'm like, what? So like, in one word, my first week in Japan, I'll always say freezing cold.
Freezing. Oh, okay. Thank you. Ekene, what will be your one word for your first week in Japan?
Confusing.
Wow.
I mean, you already said freezing, so
yeah, but if you have the same feeling, you can also say it. No problem.
Yeah, it was freezing for a fact, but
okay.
All right.
We've crossed an hour already, so we might be leaving early, but we have a question here. Hello, bro. I have an interview on 25th for Borderlink. Any advice?
So the first thing,
Roy, just a minute. Roy Mbifi, could you tell us if it is the preliminary interview or the one-on-one interview? It will help us to know what to tell you best. So if you are listening, kindly let us know which of the interviews you are programmed for. Thank you very much. Are you a he or a she or a preliminary? Okay. Can I say he? Or I should say she said preliminary. Please clarify. Okay. Yeah, so let's go. More preliminary interview.
Yeah. So for the preliminary interview, you just
thank you.
Can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
Yeah, so for that interview, like, you just need to be bold and courageous and confident. That's all you need for that, to excel in that interview. Because probably it's going to be in a group. And then trust me, they're just going to be taking points of those who are speaking confidently and those who are contributing. So try as much as possible to stand out, contribute. Like, don't be quiet, say something, right? And be confident in what you're saying.
Exactly. It is not enough to say, oh, I know the thing, I have said it. That's not enough. Because most of the people attending the interview might all have known the answers of whatever they are going to say. But how they say it matters a lot. Can you all see me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, okay. Yeah, so please be confident. Whatever you are saying, be confident. Someone once told me, make mistakes with confidence. Even if what you are saying, you are not even sure if the answer is correct, add confidence to it. It helps a lot. Okay? Even after here, please go on my page and watch a video how I passed my interview. Okay? I have made video about this. Please go and watch that at your own time and ask any questions. We will be there to help you. Any further question? All right. Ekene, are you there?
Yeah, I'm
Ekene is
here.
here.
I'm there to plug my phone.
Okay. No problem. So, Mo, what
Yeah.
is your favorite Japanese food?
Sorry, I need there to plug my phone. It was dying.
No problem. No problem. Roy, you've watched that. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And if you have any further question, feel free to ask. Okay. Feel
Okay.
free to ask. Hmm. Yeah. What's your favorite Japanese food?
Yeah. So
We
this is
don't
gonna
have
sound a
dafu
little.
here. We don't have fufu here, right?
Yeah. This is going to sound a little funny because before I came to Japan,
Hmm.
I don't know. I've never ate sushi before, but somehow that was my favorite food.
Now,
But then now I just came to figure out how to cook curry and rice, and then it's easy. So it's my favorite food right now.
curry and rice.
Yeah.
All right. That's nice. Ekene, we can hear you. So, what's your favorite Japanese food?
Favorite Japanese food? My favorite Japanese food. Uh, I'm a food guy, and you know
Yeah.
that.
So your favorite Japanese food is
Uh,
ogbono.
I travel for food. Maybe it
Yeah.
would be okonomiyaki,
Okay.
Oh, okonomiyaki.
along the lines of okonomiyaki or takoyaki.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
takoyaki. Osaka.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So,
Osaka.
okay. So, viewers, thank you so much for joining. Before we go to the final question, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel, both on YouTube and on TikTok. And feel free to drop any questions anytime. And we will be there to guide you. We are just here to help each other. Your coming will be our top priority. So feel free to reach out with any questions. So, my final question from me will be any advice, any general advice. We've spoken a lot about this kind of things, but maybe you have any specific advice you want to give people from Ghana trying to apply, from people from Nigeria trying to apply. Any specific advice? The floor is yours. Mo, let's
Oh,
go.
so once you just make that decision to apply to be a language teacher, first of all, after pushing your application, you should
Mm,
just try and then be studying some Japanese. Like
mm,
you should be studying some Japanese. It doesn't have to be like intense, but just make sure you're reading something, you're studying something.
mm,
Yeah, because you have to be optimistic. You have to be hopeful that you'll be coming to
mm,
Japan.
mm,
And when you come to Japan, you really need that language. Yeah.
mm,
And then before you excel through your interview processes, you have to try and be so energetic and then smiling.
mm,
Yeah, and then like be confident as well.
mm.
Yeah.
All right. Thank
After
you
all
very
this,
much.
when you get to Japan, the rest you know how to navigate it.
Mm, simple. Yeah. Ekene, are you there? Okay, before he comes.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so can
I'm
we hear
here.
you? Can we hear you? We can't see you, but we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. So can we hear you, please? What final advice would you have for friends,
You
colleagues?
can't see me. I can hear you.
No problem. Go ahead.
Are you there?
Oh, it seems he cannot hear us. Can you
Yeah,
hear
we
me,
can hear
please?
you.
Wow, technology.
Oh, okay. So yeah, just and try and you know try and be confident, believe in yourself, and don't be discouraged if Japan is where you want to be. Start believing that you're gonna be here. And you'll be surprised how it happened. So yeah, that's just what I want to say. Don't be discouraged. Give it your
Mm,
best. You know,
mm.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. And for me, I think the first preliminary interview is the most difficult one, in my view, because the next stage, which is the one-on-one, is basically depending on the form you have filled. And so when you pass the first interview, I tell people that consider yourself coming to Japan and focus on the form you submitted, because you will realize that they are looking on the form whilst asking you questions. It wouldn't make sense if they ask you questions based on the form you submitted and you don't have an answer. So please, once you pass the first interview, the preliminary interview, go back, read through your form, know whatever you've submitted. That's one. Two, prepare for an online demonstration lesson, which means the facilitator, the interviewer, would ask you to take him or her as either a junior high school student or an elementary school student. In Ghana, we say primary. I don't know about Nigeria, but the concept is the same. So the person is going to ask you to teach him or her as a student. At that point, please do not think the person is an interviewer. See him or her as your actual student. The person might be doing certain things. You can tell him, hey, can you sit down? Talk to the person as a student. They want to see all those things. If the person does something good, oh, give me high five. Pretend as if you are giving high five, as if you are touching the screen. The person will do the same thing. Do not be shy. Don't think, oh, this is my interviewer, I can't say hi. No. Be confident if you do all these things. The third one is the language. Once you are able to introduce yourself, in my understanding, the basic ones, you introduce yourself, I think we will say, welcome to Japan. This is what I have to say. Anyway, yeah, so this brings us to the end of our live. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. TIC Tutors for Kids. Thank you so much, Roy. Thank you for coming. Michelle. One more person. Doris, and everyone. Dora, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. And my guests, I can't thank you enough. Ekene from Nigeria, the giant of Africa, and Mo from Ghana, the gateway to Africa. Thank you for coming. And we will see you in the next one.
You mean
Bye
Ghana, the
bye.
junior brothers of Nigeria?
No problem, but we will
All
always
right,
give you
man.
a lot of
Nice.
price. Bye bye. Bye.
Okay, yeah. See ya, man.